Hello, pets. Welcome back to another Nintendo Thursday. Today I figured we'd look at Arkanoid. This is probably one of my favorite ball toss games. And I think I accidentally started the game. Did I? Yeah, I started the game, but it's not working. Hello? Controls? Controls behave self? I think the controls are screwed up, so I may not be playing this game. Yeah, we're not playing this. Oh, it's my mouse. Okay, so that's kind of weird. Because I'm using an emulator, usually the controls are by joystick, but apparently this one decided to go by mouse keyboard, which is a nuisance, especially when you're not familiar with the mouse keyboard setup. However, this particular game, mouse and keyboard is really a good idea. Oh, that's right, you can only have one power-up. So I can either have extend, or I can have double balls, or I can have the gun. Nasty. So that's game over. But, you know, I mean, I just had to learn the controls. But like I said, this is probably one of my favorite setups. The original Arkanoid game was a modified version of Breakout by a different developer. That I decided that Breakout needed more content other than just pushing through the different board designs. Because Breakout was just different board patterns. That's it. That's all it was. And they decided that it needed to have more. So we get Arkanoid, which was one of the first ones that had multiple different power-ups for the player to pick up. Oop, missed that. It wasn't necessarily the first game to do it, but it was one of the first ones that did it really well. It also did it cross-platform, because Arkanoid was available for not just the Nintendo, but it was also available for the Commodore 64 and other platforms as well. So keep that in mind. Yeah, you gotta remember that not every game back then was released on every console all the time. So the simple idea that it was released on multiple consoles is actually really important. Because not every game was. In fact, most weren't. Most were exclusive to a specific console. And that was it. It was on a Nintendo. That was it. It may be that you got lucky and that particular game was released on the Genesis or the Master System or whatever. Oops. Or maybe it was released on the Commodore 64 or something. But in a lot of cases, it would be a completely different game. And this game, pretty much anytime they released it, it was the same game every time. The graphics changed naturally. You know, the quality of the graphics based on the system is always a problem. Because some systems naturally have better graphics or smoother graphics or whatever that you have to deal with. Or more complicated capabilities. Like audio. This game has extremely simple audio. But other games on the Nintendo had pretty complex audio. Look at like the Legend of Zelda, or some of the other RPG games that really work on the sound design. They really have used it really well, and in some of the Japanese games on the Famicom, they got wild with sound because they had more sound processors on both the Famicom and the Super Famicom. They had a second sound driver that allowed them to have a few more audio channels. It's just something they did. The difference was they got more audio, but the Nintendo release tended to get better graphics quality. So they had better sound quality, we had better graphics. The processor that we got was just a better processor. And I get to start over again. In any case, though, this is one of those completely, cathartic games. You can sit here and play this for hours. It's a fantastic game. The design is very simple. Just keep the ball in the air as long as you can without losing it. And you just keep on rolling through. I'll go through like one more mission here, and when I die, we'll call this game a wrap. But yeah, it's one of my favorite games. I'll still play it from time to time. I'll pull it up and just play it for, a couple of hours. I'm not gonna do that today because, I'd like to show some more boards, but talking and playing, I tend to play far worse than when I'm just playing by myself. But yeah, it's a fun little game. I like Arkanoid. There are some sequels to it. There are some spiritual successors. There are some better games based on it that are out there. But the brick-breaking games pretty much died out. You don't see them very often anymore. It's kind of a shame because they're really fun games to play. In any case, I will let you go, and this is Nintendo Thursday. We're playing Arkanoid, and I hope you enjoyed the game. Have a good day.